The Nile, a lifeline for Africa. The Nile River is not just a geographical feature, it is a symbol of life and sustenance for millions of people. Stretching across the African continent, it has been a cradle of civilization for thousands of years. The Nile River is a giant in the world of rivers. Its sheer size and length make it a marvel of nature, a testament to the power and beauty of our planet's waterways. It flows for thousands of miles, cutting through the heart of Africa. From its sources in the highlands of East Africa, it journeys northward, traversing diverse landscapes and climates. For centuries, the Nile has been a source of life. Ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, built their societies around its nourishing waters, leaving behind a legacy of culture and history. Its water has helped civilizations grow and thrive. The fertile banks of the Nile have supported agriculture, enabling communities to cultivate crops and sustain their populations. People depend on the Nile for drinking, farming, and transportation. It is a vital resource that supports daily life, providing water for drinking, irrigation, and a means of transport for goods and people. The Nile is not just a river, it's a lifeline. It is central to the social and economic activities of the regions it flows through, fostering a sense of community and interdependence. The Nile's journey begins in the heart of Africa. From the lush green highlands, it embarks on a long and winding path, gathering strength and volume as it progresses. From the mountains to the Mediterranean Sea, it shapes the land and the lives of the people. The river's influence is evident in the settlements, agriculture, and cultures that have developed along its banks. The Nile River is the longest river in the world. Its length and the vast area it covers make it a unique and irreplaceable natural wonder. It is over 6,650 kilometers long, or 4,132 miles. This immense length allows it to touch numerous lives and ecosystems along its course. This mighty river flows north through 11 countries. Each of these nations relies on the Nile for various aspects of life, from agriculture to industry, making it a shared treasure and responsibility. A river of two colors. One of the most fascinating things about the Nile is its two colors. This phenomenon is not just a random occurrence, but a result of the river's unique journey through diverse landscapes and climates. The Nile, the longest river in the world, travels through 11 countries, each contributing to its distinct characteristics. In some places, the Nile flows with a clear bluish water. This clarity is often found in regions where the river is fed by clean, fresh water sources, such as mountain streams and springs. The clear water is a sign of minimal sediment and pollutants, making it appear almost pristine. In other places, the water is a muddy brown. This murkiness is typically due to the river picking up sediment, silt, and organic material as it flows through agricultural lands, forests, and urban areas. The brown color indicates a high level of suspended particles which can affect the river's ecosystem. This difference in color is not just a visual curiosity, it reflects the varying environmental conditions and human activities along the river's course. The contrasting colors can provide valuable information to scientists studying the river's health and the impact of human activities on its waters. It tells a story about the river's journey and the land it flows through. From the highlands of Ethiopia to the deserts of Sudan and Egypt, the Nile's colors are a testament to its dynamic and ever-changing nature. The two colors are most visible where the White Nile and the Blue Nile meet in Khartoum, Sudan. The White Nile, originating from Lake Victoria, carries lighter, sediment-rich water, while the Blue Nile, flowing from Lake Tana in Ethiopia, brings darker, mineral-laden water. Here, the two rivers flow side by side without fully mixing for some distance. This phenomenon, known as a confluence, creates a natural boundary between the two water bodies, each maintaining its distinct color for several miles. This creates a striking visual contrast. The clear demarcation between the two colors is a rare and beautiful sight, attracting tourists and researchers alike. It's like two rivers in one. This unique feature of the Nile not only adds to its beauty, but also highlights the complex interplay of natural forces that shape our world's waterways. The science behind the colors. The different colors of the Nile are due to the different materials each river carries. The Blue Nile starts in the Ethiopian highlands. Heavy rains wash soil and sediment into the river, giving it a muddy brown color. This sediment is rich in nutrients, which is why the Nile is so fertile. The White Nile, on the other hand, originates in Lake Victoria, which is located in a region with less rainfall. The White Nile flows through swamps and wetlands that filter out much of the sediment. This gives the White Nile its clearer, bluish appearance. The two colors of the Nile have captivated people for centuries. Ancient Egyptians noticed this phenomenon and developed stories to explain it. They associated the blue Nile with the god Hapi, who they believed brought the annual floods that fertilized their lands. The Egyptians also used the Nile's colors to track time. They noticed that the blue Nile flooded during the summer, bringing fertile silt. They used this natural cycle to create their calendar and plan their agricultural activities. The White Nile begins its journey in Lake Victoria, the largest tropical lake in the world. The lake acts like a giant bowl, collecting rainwater and feeding the White Nile. The river then flows north, meandering through grasslands and swamps. The White Nile's journey is relatively calm compared to the Blue Nile. It doesn't have to carve its way through mountains. Instead, it flows at a more leisurely pace, its clear waters reflecting the sky. The Blue Nile, in contrast, has a more dramatic origin. It begins high in the Ethiopian highlands, where heavy rainfall feeds its flow. The Blue Nile tumbles down waterfalls and carves through mountains. This journey loads the river with sediment, giving it its characteristic brown color. Despite its muddy appearance, the Blue Nile is essential for life along the Nile. The sediment it carries is rich in nutrients. When the Blue Nile floods, it deposits this fertile silt onto the surrounding land, making it ideal for agriculture. The two colors of the Nile River are more than just a visual spectacle. They represent the merging of two distinct rivers, the Blue Nile and the White Nile, each bringing its own unique set of minerals, sediments, and stories. This confluence is a natural wonder that has fascinated scientists and explorers for centuries. They are a testament to the power of nature and the interconnectedness of our planet. The Blue Nile, originating from Lake Tana in Ethiopia, carries rich volcanic soil, while the White Nile, starting from Lake Victoria, brings nutrient-rich sediments. Together they create a river that supports diverse ecosystems and human civilizations along its banks. The Nile's journey, from the mountains to the sea, teaches us about the forces that shape our world. As it travels over 6,650 kilometers, it passes through 11 countries, each contributing to its flow and character. This journey is a reminder of the interconnectedness of our world, where actions in one region can have profound effects downstream. The Nile's two colors are a reminder that even the most massive forces in nature are often driven by subtle differences. The distinct hues are not just a visual phenomenon, but a symbol of the river's complex and dynamic nature. These differences highlight the delicate balance that sustains life along its course. It's a story of two rivers, each with its own unique character, coming together to create something truly extraordinary. The confluence of the Blue and White Nile is a powerful metaphor for unity and collaboration, showing how diverse elements can merge to form a greater whole. The Nile in its entirety is a symbol of life, resilience, and the enduring power of nature. It has nurtured civilizations for millennia, providing water, food, and a means of transport. The river's resilience in the face of changing climates and human activities is a testament to its enduring strength and importance.